Amateur sales reps have not yet developed the skills to actively listen to the conviction in your prospect's voice, and that is why deals often stall. Advanced sales reps, they can pick up on tonality, they can pick up on conviction, and they can drill into uncertainty in order to uncover the obstacles and the objections before asking for the sale. In this video, I'm going to break down that exact scenario, how we can hear tonality and conviction, how we can uncover the hidden objections, and what we need to do in order to solve the problem on the call so that we can ultimately close the deal. Then we drill and role play that live. Let's get into it.
More than likely.
All right. Pretty nice work staying here because you're like, I'm not going to be able to get into buy if we don't get on one. So you're trying to get into hone in. Who heard what he just said? What's his name?
Actually,
Brent asked him, it's like, are you comfortable with the getaway? And he said, more than likely. What does that scream confidence, conviction, or does that give us wishy-washy?
definitely wishy-washy.
So Brent, wishy-washy typically are not going to bust. So your spidey senses are probably if they were, they should be going off the Richter scale right now, waiting to hold on. More than likely. Does that make sense, Brent?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, I would say you are 1 to 10, on.
Yes, there you go. That is a perfect place for a temperature check.
Yeah, probably 8 or 9.
8 or 9, okay. I mean, that's pretty confident. What has you confident on it?
Well, the economic, of course.
Yeah, Brent, let's go. All right.
I'm getting it.
And
The only thing that I would say is if you use a temp check earlier and then you try, if you use 1 to 10 earlier and then you use it again 1 to 10, it kind of stops using, it stops,
the effectiveness.
yes. And especially earlier, if you didn't answer the question and you ask it again, so I love that you've used it here and this is the perfect place for it. But just I typically wouldn't use it multiple times in a call. It's really in this one particular moment and get an answer. And if he doesn't give you an answer, then you ask the question again. So what number would you say? But here he answered.
Yeah, that makes sense.
that's the walls as well, right?
Yes, it does. Thicker walls, double pane windows.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's the gap taking it from 8 to 10 or 9 to 10? What's the gap there?
Nice, friend.
Think me the one with the
Oh no, you mentioned you're 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 on that being, ready, you'd be 100% in. I was just curious what the gap is there. What's stopping you from being a 10?
It's stopping from being a 10. Well, there's nothing really stopping me from being a 10. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it looks very different to me. Very simple, very easy. I just don't understand what upper cabin is so much cheaper.
Okay, good. Yeah, you're basically on that. Well, I mean, looks like, we covered the basis. What are you looking for?
Fukade, guys, Fukade.
Mm-hmm. I caught it, but I discarded it. I was like, oh,
yeah.
But maybe I shouldn't have. I don't know.
I mean, did you go over the differences earlier in the call?
We did it 3 times. And I keep explaining it to him as well.
He isn't accepting it as the answer because he wants to spend less money. That's the bottom line.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's a money thing. That's my gut. That's what my gut is telling me because he said, why the cheaper? He said, that was the cheapest one. If he hit it again here, getting cheaper. So Gren, probably what you could have done here is just hey, just get permission and just kind of lay it on him. Hey, are you looking for the cheapest model? Is it a budget thing or, are you looking to get something that you really is going to achieve the vision that you want,
True, yeah.
So
yeah.
a little price versus value thinking here because it is the cheapest model and we're trying to push him to that one. And of course he's not going to buy it. If he just truly wants the cheapest model, then, you can give your recommendation and you can tell why, but if that's what he wants, I don't know, would you fight that resistance?
No, I think that's the kind of the way to go. Yeah, because it seems like he was saying that you've gone over it 3 times and he's still Like, you know what? That one's cheaper. Like at that point, would it be like, hey, why don't we do this? It seems like you've got your eye on that one. We'll invoice this right now. We'll take the down payment. If, something changes in the next 2 days, let me know. We'll switch it. We'll plot a down payment to the more bigger one. The payment to the other one.
Yeah, that seems like the easiest road. It's just weird. He just did say earlier, I was like, oh, it's not, it's not Canadian made. I took it through. It's like, oh, I wouldn't want something that isn't Canadian made. So it's like, he like said that, but he keeps bringing it up. So I think you guys are right. It's like, it is pricing. So just approach it that way. Like if it is a pricing objection, it doesn't really matter. Maybe it doesn't matter to him as much, but he did like say specifically, oh, I don't want it because it's not Canadian made. So yeah.
That could have been his. It could have been his way of saying, "Hey, can you get me the other one for the lower price?"
That's the answer is no.
Yeah.
But so
You might be right there. I'm actually picking up a bit on that a lot recently. Is like people asking to do like this model cheaper, but they can't ask that. They don't ask that. They ask it in a roundabout way.
but this guy just sounds very non-committal.
Hey.
I appreciate the
Yeah.
fact that you took a swing. Maybe a different way to ask it might have been a little bit more ninja. Like, I'm not sure, like, because you ask, how do you want to take care of that? It could have been along the lines of, what sort of ways were you thinking of taking care of just a little bit, like one step lower in terms of like committing, like instead of how are you going to take care of it? What sort of ways were you thinking of taking care of that? Or just something along those lines, just that some way that it decreases the, I guess, amount of
The assumption of the sale.
commitment. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Here's the big brand. I think you did a really good job just like implementing everything that we're working on here. So like, this is not like one, it's a good example. You just like, hey, I'm working on my game. I'm testing these different things. I think that's really good. On the temperature check, like no one's going to buy unless they're 10 out of 10. So when he tells you 8 out of 10 and you got that, like what is keeping you from being 10 out of 10 and he gave you you basically told you it's the pricing, you can't move forward in the call until you get that 8 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10. So you have to like stay in that point. You can't move forward to investment until he's like certain that this is the right thing. And so like you have to like put your fork in the ground, your stake in the ground and be like, all right, why? Isn't the pricing what is it? Like you have to dig into that and get him to be 10 out of 10. Because if not, he's not buying. He'll never go. You know what I mean? It's not on that fall in that moment until he's certain. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. And that's what I think I kind of came to that conclusion. But he said, oh, there's nothing stopping me from being a 10. But that isn't actually confident. I just took that. I was like, oh, yeah, great. Let's go. But that isn't confident. So that's the first thing you said we were looking for. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I need to like make sure. Like, are they confident about their personality, their conviction, their confidence? That's what they're listening for. All right. So he wants to be the prospect and Brent's going to be Brent. And let's try and recreate the scenario and let's see if we can kind of push a little bit on that 8 out of 10.
I should do it.
All right, cool. So start with your first temperature check, right? Okay, so most important piece for us, Arden, is alignment. Do you feel like the getaway cabin is what you're looking for, the solution?
Yeah, it's sort of fits. What about that summer cabin? What was wrong with that one?
Yeah, so the summer cabin is similar square footage. It's the Euro-made model. It's the single pane windows, the thinner wall, versus the Canadian-made, slightly bigger double pane windows option.
Yeah, I was really hoping for Canadian-made.
Yeah, was there anything else like drawing you to the summer cabin other than that it's I guess that it's not Canadian-made? Like, is there anything drawing you to the summer cabin that you like?
Well, I like how quaint and kind of cute it is. Size-wise, it works well as well. And of course, pricing.
Okay, yeah, awesome. So do you feel the getaway is the right solution based on what we've chatted about?
I think it's definitely work. Is there any wiggle room?
Yeah, great question. So
yeah, I don't know what I'd say here actually. What would I say? Where am I going wrong here? So I'd say is price like so you're obviously drawn to the summer cabin. Sounds like you're kind of looking for pricing is important to you. Is would you say it's the most important thing to you?
I think so.
Gotcha. Tell me. So okay, so you're so I've never had anyone say I think so. So why not buy like something from Home Depot? Like I know you can get like a 10x10 shed for like $3,000 from Home Depot. Why not? Like
Well, let me pause it right. I want to bring in Home Depot right now. Like we're already at like 2 models, right? And we're talking the pricing between these 2 models, right?
Yeah.
So I think your goal, your intention here is to eliminate one of these. Like we got to get it down to one. And if it's the cheapest one, that's totally cool. But like we have to eliminate the other ones versus like bringing in other external factors at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Hannah.
I just feel like maybe he kind of wants to be sold on the summer cabin. Like if there's some way we can like him know more of its credentials. All he knows it's not Canadian made, but he doesn't know is it was handpicked by Canadians for some certain reason. So maybe we could like let him know what those are. Okay, they're made in Estonia with this wood. This is just this great. The reason we picked it is for that. Like sell him on it. I think that's what he wants to hear.
Yeah, because when he said, like, I don't know why it's so much less expensive. Like, I took that as like, that's the price I want to pay, and I like that model, but I don't like that it's not made in Canada because that doesn't make me feel confident in that product. And so that could have been an opportunity to be like, well, I mean, that's something that we're still confident in, even though we don't manufacture it. And there are some positive reasons why we do, like, we don't make it.
True. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, so the summer cabin is the longest running model we've had. We've had it since the beginning, since before we even started making bunkies. So, I mean, the reason why we kept it is because it is excellent quality. It does have a slightly thinner wall and it has single pane windows, but outside of that, it's really like, it's based on a lot of the models that we make in house. So, it's a great kit. It's a good price point. Yeah. And so if that one, do you feel like that one is the solution for what you're looking to do?
Yeah, it's more around my price point. I'm just a little nervous because it's not Canadian made. I know you said it's good quality. Is it comparable?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So it's made in our partner factory. So it's a long-standing partner in Europe. Identical materials like J-grade spruce. Manufacturing process is the same. So that's just the reason we've kept it. It just works. We kept it at that price point. So that's the reason.
Take my money.
Sorry.
Okay,
Right.
so you got him onto the bottle. We have to eliminate the other one, right? And so like you might want to re-solidify it. Like, okay, so does it make sense? Like let's set this one to the side. This doesn't make sense. We're really focused on this one. Still 1 to 10. How do you feel about this model?
Right. Okay. But we'd be doing the 1 to 10 again. What I do? Okay. So
you didn't do it before, right?
Oh, right. Okay.
You haven't done it yet. So he was torn between models. You stayed in the kind of that cycle. You got it down to one model. Now we need to know if this is the model we're going to move forward with because we're going to push forward for investment, right? So you almost have to like re-temperature check on this model after you've kind of done your dance.
Okay. Great. So, so what has you feeling so confident about summer cabin being the right fit?
Size wise, it's perfect. It's cute. I know my wife likes it. And it's at the right price point.
Awesome. Okay. So yeah, 1 to 10, how you feel about the summer cabin?
9.75, sir.
It's a little bit out of order then because you would do
Yeah.
first, and then why so confident, right? So, yeah, Arden. All right, cool. So it sounds like the other model makes no sense. It sounds like the summer cabin is really what you're kind of set on. Would you agree?
Yeah, I'm leaning that way.
Okay, cool. Scale 1 to 10. How you feeling? 1 being like, yeah, Chris is crazy. 10 being like, yeah, some Kevin's the thing I want to roll with. This is it.
I'm a 9.75, sir.
9.75. Wow. Super confident. Why so confident?
It's the right size. It's cute. My wife likes it, and the price point is right there.
Cool. What do I do to get you that extra 0.2 10 out of 10 confident on this?
Any way you can manufacture that one in Canada?
And we already had that great conversation, but yeah, and probably not possible at least in the next couple of years.
Yeah, no, I'm
Anything else?
I'm right there. It's definitely the right one for me, and it's the right price. Fits in the budget.
All right. Next up would be tech investment. Is that appropriate?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, now we go into investment.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys, you got 2 minutes. I'll give you the sandbags. What are we taking with us?
I'm going to say just don't take anything for granted.
Yeah. Best is stage, like drill times 2 on the Y.
Yeah.
Before I move on, just make sure I wipe the other kind of option out and get like double confirm it. Okay, perfect. So you don't want this Canadian made? We take this one out because it's not Canadian made? Perfect. Let's go.
Yeah, like an undecided mind never buys is what Chris says, right?
Yeah.
Occasionally.
Confused mind will never buy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then take away there.
Just dissecting their answer and asking why.
Yeah. All right, guys. And the call is too. I can see it.
Thank you.
Hey, by the way, my name is Chris Sanchez, and I build predictable, elite, and fully systemized sales teams. I've helped clients generate over $54 million in revenue and ramped countless sales reps using the approach that I call the sales team operating system. What you just watched was a real sales team OS session that I pulled from a live client. If you want to see exactly how I run, manage, and scale elite 8-figure sales teams, don't click away just yet. In this next video right here, there's another sales team OS breakdown where I go deeper into the building, coaching, managing elite reps. Go ahead and click it and enjoy. Cheers.